And stepping up the pressure on militants, the government has given its nod to a major counter-insurgency operations along the Indo-Myanmar border. According to sources, that's the latest information we have. But even as the army gears up for more surgical strikes, it is also anticipating retaliation by the northeast militant groups, with at least 20 militants entering India to carry out that avenge attack. According to the IB report, militants will attempt to carry out attack on government assets. Kamaljeet now joins us live from New Delhi on that big story that we're tracking here on India Today. Kamaljeet, and a revenge attack by the militants after that huge surgical strike by India at the Indo-Myanmar border is expected now.
Yes, Vedika, even as Indian government has given a green signal for launching counter-offensive operations against the northeastern militant groups, what is more important is that at least 15 to 20 NSCN-K militants have managed to enter India through the Myanmar border, and they plan to avenge attacks. There are clear intercepts with the Intelligence Bureau, and that is why the government has now sent alert to all the northeastern groups, especially all the northeastern states, to have a heightened alert system. But definitely the information coming in, even as the intelligence groups also point out that a picture has been released by the militant group, which suggests that all those 35 to 40 people who had taken part in the operation of Chandel, which had attacked the army convoy there in Chandel itself, are very much alive despite the operation. So yes, on one hand, the army is going to step up operations after government's green signal. On the other hand, there are free militant groups which continue to have a free hand in that grey area near Myanmar. The other information coming in is that as far as Myanmar was concerned, the government of India really did not keep them in a loop till the operation was complete.
Yes.
Now they will try and send Mr. A.K. Dowal there to really placate the Myanmar, but we are also coming to know that SS Khaplang, who is the NSCN-K head, is very much in Yangon. That's where he's getting his medical treatment done from, and he's the main accused. His group is the one that really launched that particular attack in which 20 army personnel lost their lives.
Right. Kamaljeet, also the government has given its nod to major counter-insurgency strikes. Now, what details do you have on that? What are your sources telling you?
Well, Vedika, at this point of time, what we know is that even though there is information coming in that 15 to 20 militants have entered India in groups of 4 to 5, they would be trying to launch attacks. We've also been told by intelligence sources that many such attacks, at least 5 of them, have been foiled in the past few days since the 4th of June. As a matter of fact, that's the sort of retaliation we are seeing from the northeastern insurgent groups. Now, we've also been told by our sources that at least 9 groups have come together with the name of United Nation Liberation Front of Western Asia, Southeast Asia. So yes, they're coming in together to pack in as a punch, but it is the government which is obviously very clear as far as their focus in the northeast are concerned, and we've seen some of the few attacks which have happened in northeast region becoming really big. This is something which is a cause of concern. This is something which is really worrying, but yes, information coming in that government is prepared to really take on these northeastern insurgent groups, and whether they are in those grey areas or whether they're on the border areas, the government does plan to take action against them.
Do stay with me, Kamaljeet. We also have Hamza Amir joining us live from Islamabad. Hamza, we believe that the Pakistan Senate has now passed that resolution. Bring us details, because we also heard from the former Pakistan President Musharraf earlier, where he was on this complete anti-India rant, once again also raising the Kargil war.
Well, yes, in fact, the Senate and also the Parliament in Pakistan has unanimously passed a resolution against Indian ongoing, as they call it, diplomacy, and also regarding the 1971 incident in relation to Narendra Modi's statements. The statements actually read that it was back in 1971, India supported the creation of Bangladesh, which is basically a territorial integral violation of Pakistan, and they've also highlighted in that resolution that India has been working to destabilize Pakistan, not only through Kashmir but also from Balochistan, and also the 1971 incident also highlights that India has been operating on anti-Pakistan agenda.
All right.
And going forward, they've also said that they will raise this issue and take this forward to the United Nations platform also.
All right, Hamza, and Kamaljeet, thank you so much for joining us on the top story that we're focusing on here on India Today.